Well, I'm here. I just got to Best Buy. It's about 10 to 11. So if they had any, I doubt they do now, if anybody else was silly enough to actually come to the store. But I'm going to head in and find out what's up.
Yeah, I don't have that specific one in the store right now.
Do you guys have any of the other models like that Asus or Gigabyte or anybody makes?
It looks like these are the ones I'm going to have. It's going to be my 470 Ti.
No, just the TIs. Okay, so man, what a debacle trying to get a Founders Edition Nvidia card. Um, I can't even right now. At the end of the day, I probably shouldn't have even gone through with it because of how frustrating it was. So this morning, I was initially going to get up and go to Micro Center, and while standing in line outside Micro Center, try and buy a Founders Edition on the Best Buy app on my phone. I ended up deciding, you know what? No, I'm just going to stay home and try and buy this thing in the comfort of my house. So 8 o'clock a.m. Central Time is I'm Central. 8 o'clock a.m. is when I had read that people thought that they were going to be available on the Best Buy website. 9 a.m. Eastern, so 8 a.m. Central Time. So at 7:59, I was furiously refresh. I should have taken a screen grab of when I was looking at this thing and refreshing, but I didn't think to. But when you go in here, so see, okay, this is probably because that's actually good because I'm not signed in. I don't have my location. This is how it looked. So it had X, the red X next to pickup not available and shipping not available. But instead of add to cart, it said coming soon. And so for an hour, I'm refreshing this thing. And about somewhere around 8:45, this button turned yellow like this, and you could add it to the cart. And now Google has doxed my location here. So congratulations. Why? I'm incognito. Like, what is... Anyway, so it said coming soon, and about 8:45, it flipped and said add to cart, but it still had the red X's next to pickup and shipping. So I'm on Reddit. They've got a launch day thread, and everybody's trying to figure out, like, what's going on. Nobody's able to get it. And then all of a sudden, we all got kicked out of our queues. We were in line. Actually, I do have a picture of that. So I ended up in the queue, and this is what that looks like. And you're just staring at this. I was in queue on my app in my phone and on a Chrome browser, on an Edge browser, trying to get in. At one point, I'm in the queue, it's right around 9 o'clock, and I get kicked out, and it goes back to, saying coming soon. Well, a little bit after 9, people start posting on Reddit that they're able to buy it. So I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm still in the line, and nothing is changing. A couple more people are saying they bought it. So I spend the next hour just kind of waiting, messing around on Reddit, watching YouTube, and I never get anywhere. So I get a wild hair at my butt, and I decide I'm going to drive to Best Buy and just see. Maybe they got some in. I don't know how this works. Maybe they got some. Maybe they don't have a Founders Edition, but maybe they have a different one. So I drove there. You saw in the video, they didn't have any. I come back home, And I'm like, for kicks and giggles, I'm going to try one more time. So I open up a browser on my computer, log into Best Buy, click on it. It puts me in the line. Then all of a sudden, it wants me to put in a code for two-factor authentication. It sends to my phone. I put in the code, and now I have one in my cart, and it let me buy one. So it took all morning for me to be able to buy one, and a superfluous trip to Best Buy, which that's on me. You know, I kind of knew that I wasn't going to be successful going there, but I thought, what the heck? But that brings me to the crux of this issue. I've got beef with Best Buy, and I've got beef with Nvidia. How are you going to partner with just one store, and then that store, Best Buy, doesn't have any kind of protocol that's available to the public for how to buy one of these things? I'm sure that Best Buy has a protocol within Best Buy corporate of how they're going to release this. And I do want to give them credit for one thing. I think that the way that they are trying to roll things out, like the new GPUs and consoles, I think they're trying to, stop the scalpers from using scripts and being able to buy them all and scalp them all. So I do appreciate that. But why don't you tell the public, me, why don't you tell us what time they'll be available on the site? And then, barring some unforeseen circumstances, some tech apocalypse, you honor that word that you tell us, and you have the GPU for sale on your website at that time. Once you get in a queue and it recognizes you and it puts you in the cart, it's great. It gives you 10 minutes to check out. They tell you ahead of time, make sure your location's set, make sure you're logged into your account, so everything goes smoothly. That's great, but it's madness that, you've got all these people on Reddit talking about, oh my God, I can't buy it. What's going on? Like, I get it. We're a small minority of nerds, right? I mean, I'm in full nerd regalia today. Look, I've got my Gamers Nexus shirt on. I was wearing Shark Week sunglasses today. Like, I get it. We're nerds. Nobody cares, maybe. But, like, just give us a heads up. I mean, we're trying to spend hundreds of dollars. Just give us a clue about the process to buy one of these things. And maybe, just maybe, even though you're not going to have them in the store, maybe warn your, folks that work in the stores, hey, there's a new GPU launching today. You're not going to have it in the store for X amount of time, or maybe ever, whatever, but you may receive calls. You may have customers coming in looking for it. Refer them to this, or give the associates a way to sell me the GPU if I do walk into the store and it's still available. I mean, I was in a Best Buy store wanting to buy this, and at the end of the time, I had to come home and go back online to buy it. Like, why couldn't the dude that I was talking to get me taken care of in the store? I think that's a problem. Or maybe this is just my okay boomer moment. Nobody wants to go in the store. The thought of going in and talking to somebody, maybe I'm the weird one. Maybe that's too aggressive to want to talk to a person. I even called 3 stores yesterday in my area to try and see if they knew anything. Nobody at 3 stores even knew that there was an Nvidia graphics card launching today. Again, I get it. We're a small segment of the population, but an email, to the store manager. Hey, just, brief your folks, this 30-second little tidbit just in case, I don't know, something, anything. But that's my rant for today. I don't think that the process for buying one of these Founders Edition cards is very good. But I do want to take a look at the ones that are available. You guys probably all watched the benchmarks yesterday. Those were great. I'll talk a little bit more about what my opinion of the card is after I actually get it. We'll do an unboxing video And I'll get it installed in the budget system with the 13600K, and I'll run some games and I'll see what's up with it. But for now, the reason that I went with the Founders Edition is I think it has the best build quality. Just looking at the pictures, it has the 16-pin power connector. I think it's the one to get at $599. You look at this Asus here. I don't think it looks very good. I think the plastic on it looks kind of cheap and chintzy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Even the back plate, I don't know. It has a very budget look to it. And it's a 70 class card at $600. I mean, maybe if it was a $250 4060, I don't know. I just didn't, from the pictures, I haven't had my hands on one. I don't know. From the pictures, I didn't really like it. This MSI one is looking a little better. But again, this has the 8-pin power connector. And I don't know that that's bad. This Zotac one, and a lot of the Zotac cards I think look really good, but this thing just looks cheap. I like the little, things on the fan blades and the Zotac emblems in the middle. But I feel like the plastic just, I don't know. Maybe I'm expecting too much. And Newegg, why do you post, or Micro Center, why do you post this picture upside down? I don't understand it. They also, none of these websites hardly ever give you, they don't give you this view. I want to see, I want to see the front of the card. I want to see what it looks like in my case, but they always want to show you the fans. Well, most of us are horizontally mounting our GPUs. I think still most of us are. So yeah, we want to see the fans. That's cool. But let us see the back plate and see the side panel so we can see what it'll look like. I don't know. The Gigabyte, the Gigabyte looks pretty much like its 4070 Ti and 4080 brethren. I don't know what the difference is here. I guess this one must be overclocked. But all these ones on the bottom row, they do have the new gen, the PCIe 5.0 connector, the 16-pin high voltage. And then the Tough, $680. It looks very similar to the other Tough, like the 4070 Ti. It might even be exactly the same. This is a good look, but once you're talking, $680, I think at that point it's time to start thinking about putting some more money in the pot and going for a Ti. There's a pretty significant performance difference between the two cards. So if you start getting too much over the MSRP, you really got to ask yourself, should I just get the Ti? Amazon, I didn't see any cards. Ti. Only Ti is available on Amazon right now. Newegg has the Asus. They've got the MSI, the two different, actually have three different MSI versions. They have a Zotac triple fan, the Trinity. They didn't have this one at Micro Center. See, are we going to do it again? They're not going to show me upside down. Why? Just flip it. Look, now, just the one picture of the back plate, none of the front edge that's going to be showing in your case. That's wild to me. Yeah, I don't think I would buy this 2-fan one for the same price. That's weird. Zotac 4070. This one must be overclocked for $670. Gigabyte Aero, so that's the white one, $680. The Aorus is $700. These are real pretty though. I really like the Aorus. I think if the 4080 Ti ever comes out and they make an Aorus Master, I think I'm going to buy one. I just like the way that these look. There is not, at least right now that I see, there isn't a Strix, just that dual fan and the Tough from Asus. One last thing I wanted to show you guys. eBay never fails. Look at this, 4070 Ventus, $699. Why? Why? TI. Look at this one. New listing, pre-sale, $749. Give me $150 more. Look, they'll show you. They're showing me. Here's my pre-order. Now turn around and give me $150 more. I just can't. Hey, here's some stock footage that I ripped off the Best Buy website. I hope nobody buys this. I hope this person has to eat it and return it. And then I hope somebody can buy it like open box or something. Look. Oh, that's a TI. TI. Here's another one. 4070 Founders graphics card confirmed. Meaning their pre-orders their sale is confirmed and they've got to wait to get it and then they'll ship it to you. So for an extra $160 plus $18 shipping, they'll drop ship this to you as a benefit of their kind heart, since you couldn't be bothered to go to Best Buy and dink around like I did. Total trash. Movie goodies. I hope you don't sell this. I hope you're stuck with it. I hope you have to pay a bunch of fees. Hate you. Okay, we're going to wrap it there. Drop me a like, drop me a follow if you want to see some more content coming from Mag. We're going to be covering more graphics card, more CPU, more everything tech related this year as things come out and as the systems that I'm working with here evolve. So yeah, I hope you join us for the ride. Stick around. Peace.